Hi, welcome to the next edition of Playing Sweet Pokemon List, and today I think this hopefully should be the best deck of the stream, and that is, of course, Mega Gengar EX inside of kind of a Gengar slash Zoroark pile EX. And this deck, I think, should be a lot better. It actually has a lot of card advantage built in to one of the main attackers into the deck. We do have 4 Gastlys of the sweet artwork, and we have a couple copies of Haunter, 1 Fez, 1 Munkidori, just because it's a very good card. 2 and 1 on Gengars, so pretty spicy stuff there. Zoroark plus, the miniature Zorua. We have 1 Ursaluna and 1 Reshiram, which allows us to be able to use the Zoroark's ability. Besides that, tons of trainers for the Poffins. Our ace back. Actually, we don't. Looks like we don't have an ace back. Well, since we don't have an ace back, I guess we should technically hold up. We should make a change. It's better to have a trolley than a Poffin. So, at least the trolley allows us to get our... Yeah, so cutting a Poffin for a trolley makes a lot of sense here. So we could actually get our 1 copy of Reshiram into the bench. We do have 2 couple of Nest Ball cells to help facilitate that as well. We have some Crush Hammers as well. Kind of think maybe I want to go 3-3 split on the Nest Ball and the Hammer, but we'll see. After getting some games. For card draw, though, we do have 4 Arvens plus 3 Ionas, which should help quite a bit there as well. Besides that, we have Rare Candy to facilitate a Gengar early, 6 Dark Energies, a couple Fans, because our deck is kind of all about moving their energy to their bench. At least that's what this Gardevoir here does. I mean, the Gengar does. Not Gardevoir. Oh my gosh. We play 1 copy of this. So allows us just to, discard opponent's hand if they have 3 cards. Yeah, pretty ruthless card right there. But that's kind of the deck we're trying out today. Let's get into some games. Nest Ball. Grab a Gastly. What do I want to do? I really kind of want the stage 1 of that as well. I just don't have room for it. Go ahead. Sadly, I need some way of getting this out of the active. Nest Ball. Okay, attaches another energy. Looks like we're facing Applin. I mean, man, I'm drawing a blank. I played the deck recently on the channel. That's actually quite helpful. There's a KO for us. Crushing Hammer. Interesting. All right, Bug Catcher. Oh, Hydra Apple. That's right. Bayleaf. He doesn't have the stadium yet. Iono. I'm actually kind of happy with that. To be honest, my hand was not very impressive at all. Munkidori. That actually works, right? Because then I get to put the energy on the Gengar, hit, put the energy, move the energy onto the Munkidori. So that really kind of helps. I wouldn't mind a boss's order off the top to put that Fez in the active because I don't want him getting extra cards every turn. And plus, I like another 2 prize. I really don't want to KO a Bayleaf. We have a boss's order in the yard. Alright, so now he has a Driplin. Or Diplin. And just passes. Pal Pad, put the boss's order back. Put that energy on Munkidori. Sego. That's interesting card. So, I mean, we're getting quite a bit of KOs with our Mega Gengar. In that regard, he kind of is at parity, right? Because they take 3 prizes. We have taken 3 prizes because of him. So that's pretty dang good for us. Let's see what he does. This should destroy his hand down to 3. Ultra Ball. Do you get a Hydrapple? So you could technically put 2 energy on it and attack with it this turn. A Bayleaf. That is not what I expected this turn. Alright, shuffles his hand back. He still has not took a prize, so he draws 8. You do gotta admit the artwork is kind of cool with how this stuff comes out of his mouth and all around him. Alright, 100 damage coming. Make you discard 4 cards. All right, another KO. Two prizes left. Iono. It's kind of weird because, I mean, we don't have that much. We won't draw much out of it, but what are you going to do? He does risk putting a Teal Mask in the active. So if he doesn't KO, then we might be able to stabilize it and then just KO this. But I get it, he has no other option. He needs to start applying pressure and hoping that I whiff on energies to put on this Gengar. Puts the Fez into the active, but does not KO it. Heyo, how's it going? Interesting. I'm not a huge fan of putting that back into the active, but it's probably helping him, but go ahead. The Gengars, baby. Okay, it's Chikorita. Force of Vitality. That might be enough to give a nice KO here. You take 2 prizes. This costs 2 less. So if I get 1 energy to put on this Ursaluna, I could probably win. Hydrapple. All right, come on. Come on, Fez, don't let me down. So he draws a new hand. He still has not took a prize yet, so he gets that amazing privilege of just drawing 8 full cards this late in the game. And he only has 2 cards left in the deck, which is quite interesting as well. So there's a KO. Takes 2 prizes. I have to pray that we draw the energy for this. If we do, we win. Ouch. We don't have any more stretchers. Got a Gastly. Go ahead. I kind of have to bait you to take that. Now, if he somehow puts another energy on the Hydra Apple and moves that into the active, it's probably going to be worst case scenario. Because I can't get through this, but I can get rid of anything else on his board with my Ursa. And just like that, we do not have energy. There's just nothing I could do, I don't think. I guess my main way of winning this game is just try to mill him out. I guess I have that as an option. Now, regrettable if he has another boss's order, he wins. Oh, I guess Iono does it too, doesn't it? Yeah. Opponent did a good job of playing this game. All right, that fails. That fails. Discard that draw. Go ahead. Max Rod. So now you can just retreat. Yeah. We definitely got by our energies, that's for sure. Like, we were not able to set up another attacker for like 5 or 6 turns. And we had a pretty good, decent amount of options of getting aggressive with our actual Pokemon, but we have nothing comes when it comes to actual energies. We have one on the bench, and then we have 4 in the yard, so we used them all. Wait, there's 6 in the deck, I think. So I probably have 1 in there. All right, let's get into the next one. All right, on to the next game against Lucario. Quick question. How is fighting good against Gastly? Make that make sense? Let me know in the comment section how that makes sense. How does a fighting Pokemon punch a ghost? It makes no sense. I can't be the only one that thinks that's crazy. Like, oh my gosh, that was a whiff. I think I like, no, that makes sense. Go ahead. So next turn, I don't know what I want to do. Because I doubt I'm able to draw a Gengar here. Do I need to draw probably a Zoroark? But I still want to know how is that weak to fighting. It makes no sense. I get Fez, right? Fez. Huh. I mean, either way, it was going to be lethal, right? But if anything, it should be a resistance to it. Like, resistance to fighting. I get that pair as a dark Pokemon because Psychic's typically weak to ghost types. I think I'm going to do this first. Try to see if I can't use this rare candy. What do we want to do? Do I want to switch at all? We are so far away from actually assembling any kind of attacker, though. I guess that's okay. I'd rather put this as the attacker since this is gonna kind of mess him up. Get rid of the Nest Ball. There we go. There's some energy. Go ahead. We finally assembled Gengar on this board state. Whatever we draw, we could just always pitch it away. Okay. You take no prizes. Ah, gotcha. All right, so I definitely don't want to reset your hand. Okay, you reset my hand. Tons of crushing hammers. Like, bro, that's crazy. And I'm assuming you're gonna put something in the active. Probably the Gengar EX, if I had to guess. Or it could be the Gastly. A very easy little KO. Okay, so you're setting up for a very cheap, easy kill onto the Gastly. Or not. You just leave it there. Okay. I feel you. Okay, so get rid of the crushing hammers. Take a Haunter. Evolve. I don't really think I want to do anything else. Go ahead. All right, I think, we're on game 2, I'm pretty sure, with this deck. Professor's Research. We need to win this game. And then push us up maybe to a 2-1 record. We need some sort of recovery. The opponent has to have drawn a energy at this point. Or that counts. So, where are we putting this dark energy? Probably on the Haunter. Actually, Munkidori makes the most sense. He's going to hit here. We're going to move some damage back. All right, he's setting this up for that one to be the backup plan. Let's go ahead and throw away this Gastly. So I can easily KO this. Or I can put that in the active. But I think it makes sense to just to get rid of this and get 3 prizes. So he could do 270, potentially more. Yeah, he gets a KO here. And that means he gets one prize. How many? I have none. So that's a good sign. We have no stretchers in there. But the issue is I don't have anything to really set up another Pokemon here. What do I want to put in the active? I mean, there's no way I can get another one of those online, right? Two of them are in the yard, plus one of that's in the yard. So this seems like an easy throwaway as I build up something. Let's draw 3. Try to find the other Gengar. Arven. The other Gengar is in my other deck. So I don't really have another good attacker. There's like literally nothing in here. That's kind of sad. So what attacker do I set up then? I guess I take Catcher. Because he's going to probably pass me in prizes. So let's get rid of an Iono. Ship the turn. Okay. And then again, there's nothing really in my deck that's worth anything. Another boss's order. All right, you're going to put this in the active. The Fez is a very easy KO. Right? So is that, I guess. They decide not to use it. I would have thought they would. That's 260 coming across. Actually, this would have been the good one to hit. Because that's 2 prizes. This one's 1. I don't know why you didn't do it. You should have played that, put that in the active, KO'd it. You'd have got 2 prizes. Punish me for putting this on my bench. And doesn't stack. I swear that felt like that just stacked. Got it. That's one win, baby. Finally on the board tonight. Go ahead. Sadly, we can never attack with the Munkidori. Touche. We don't have a Gastly either. Very awkward position to be. Hopefully they Iono, so we can draw into something relevant. Alright. Still could be an Iono coming. Alright, so this looks like a Gardevoir. Yep, routes. Alright, we need to find something quick. Lily's determination. No. So he gets to evolve to Kirlia. Here's a Gastly. Go ahead. Now, what's tricky about this situation is how do we want to go about this? Like, this Gengar is okay, but it's not that great in this as the attacker. That's enough. So hopefully he attacks me. Then I retreat, put the Haunter down, and swing for 80. Let's see if the opponent does it. Because that would be a great move for me. Right? My best shot here is I need to draw a prize that's worth it. And this does 80 damage. Since it's weak to dark. That actually is quite helpful. Thank you, opponent. I truly appreciate it. Well, I'm going to get a Zorua. Okay, there's the Mega Giants. Now they just retreat. That's not weak to dark. That's pretty good for him. Now what? Now I'm kind of stuck. This is going to KO. I guess put that in the active. It doesn't matter what I put in the active. He has easily the ability to attach two to it. It actually helps him in some regard. But then again, he just puts the 2 energy here onto here and then just uses Munkidori. Yeah, we're kind of stagnated though. We really need like an Iono or something like that. I kind of need to draw an energy here. I think that's my only way out. Should put another one on there while you're at it. So you get what you do is Zaxby 60 coming back. I need to draw exactly some way of getting a swamp, I mean a dark energy. Because then I could put the Mega Gengar down, Boss's Order in the Guardy, and smack out the Guardy. You probably should put another energy on this though. So you could do this exactly at 60. I'm gonna have to pray that I find it. That's not what I'm looking for though. So I can't get rid of the Gardevoir now. I guess Crushing Hammer, get rid of a Dark Energy? Yeah, alright, we're doing stuff now. None of these could evolve yet, I don't think. 200 damage. Even though it's basically... Even though it's basically, what, 140? Because he takes 60 off of it? Actually, no, right? Because he has to put more damage on it to be able to attack and use it. So a little bit better than what I thought. All right, another card draw. One is doing way better than the other one, isn't it? I mean, we've only drawn, what, 30? And they drawn about 3/4 of their deck. It's crazy. All right, getting rid of my Gastly. That makes a pretty much, it makes a lot of sense. Okay, so that's 240. So I have 140 left, 110 remaining on the on my Mega Gengar. Keep drawing. We'll get rid of the Iono. Get rid of those. Ouch. There's no more Zoroarks in there. Sure, give me a Haunter, I guess. I don't really want to put in another Gastly on the bench. Our Gastly isn't the best because it's 60 HP. I argue we could have put the, I think there's a 70 HP one now. I should have put that in the deck. All right. 410, 460. And put that energy there. See if you have another Gardevoir. Finally took a prize, though. Took us a while. So they have 60, or yeah, 60 damage here. Yeah, there's probably a very low chance that we could win this game. This can should be able to KO. 60 is no. Yeah, no, that's enough. So that means I have 3 prizes coming. Gardevoir's probably set back up in time. Very interesting situation this is. Okay, so they did not have Gardevoir. Please no Stretcher, please no Gardevoir. Alright, so sadly I don't have enough to KO that Gardevoir too. I could boss's order it back into the active, but what am I KOing it with? Now if he puts that damage onto Zoroark, then I'm happy with that. That means you're kind of boosting. Oh wait, I need Reshiram on the bench. So that's something I actively need to get now. That's fine. So you take 2 prizes. Okay, so oh, I should have done catcher. Counter catcher would have been the better choice. That would put that in the active. I could have used Arven. Yeah, it was a mistake. All right, please have it. Hmm. So I guess I'm switching gears. It's 240. Never mind. I'm going here. I guess that turns off monkeys too. That's pretty good. There's my Gengar's always in the prize. I don't know why he's never in my deck. He's always prized. It's torture. I want to be able to use his Gengar, but he's always prized. He has another one? Interesting. But I definitely messed up there. I could have KO Gardevoir, which could have been a very big swing in my favor. But at the same time, like, should put that in the active, and that should be a lethal. No, not exactly. Because that's 240. No, it is, because he just moves damage over. Yeah, he wins. We definitely, I said it, I messed up there. I should have definitely captured the Gardevoir, and then I would have Arven got the Stretcher, which would allow me to attack with this, which would have been enough to KO. Gonna put 30 on the. I'm gonna say you definitely should do that, yeah. But I'm just not sure if that would have mattered, right? If I would have got rid of the Gardevoir, would he been able to stay alive? He would have been able to use Munkidori still, because he still had a damaged Mega. But let me know in the comment section what you think. What would be the, what would have been the correct line there? Or would have made a difference? Let me know in the comment section. But what did we learn this week about this deck overall? 1 and 2 definitely performed better than the other Mega Gengar deck. We never really drew this Gengar at all, which is absolutely sad. I wanted to be able to play with it. But on a different note, I did make some changes. I cut one Haunter for another Stretcher. It really wasn't. It should be more copies than that. Being able to get back Reshiram is kind of essential if we are trying to ever attack with Zoroark. So that's something we really need to account for. I'm fine with only having one Reshiram, but I think we need more ways of making sure we have it on the bench. And the other thing I did, is, of course, I upped my Dark Energy after game 1, where we just ran out of energy and lost because of that. But overall, I think this deck actually is a lot better than the previous other 2 decks I played tonight. Having, of course, adding the trolley instead of the 3-4 Poffin was pretty good. I cut a hammer for the energy. I kind of want to cut back on hammer one more time. I'm just not sure what I would want to play instead. If you have any suggestions at all, let me know in the comment section, because there's definitely a lot here we could do to make this deck, I think, tier 1. I also swapped out the Gastlys. The 60 HP proved to be a big problem, especially against Munkidori. So I think 70 makes a lot more sense. It still can get got with by Poffin. So that would have actually allowed me to set up maybe another Gengar in that last game, but I couldn't because they had monkey locked me. Even though technically 2 turns KO's a Haunter, even though this is the highest HP Haunter. So, but still, it blows my mind that this is weak to fighting when it's just literally a ghost, a spirit. Like, what the heck? Let me know in the comment section what you guys think about this list. What are your thoughts about why is it weak to fighting of all things? I could see it'd be weak to grass maybe, but fighting seems a little weird. And until next time, hope you have a great rest of your day. I'll talk to you guys next time.